MBA admission essay is the most important part, and I would say the most critical element of your whole MBA application process, and it's the most difficult part as well. So hi everyone, my name is Rohit Jha and I have a corporate experience of around 13 years, but now I run my own career advisory firm, and through these videos I share my opinions and experiences on a variety of global MBA, MIM and other programs and a lot of other career opportunities as well. But today, as I mentioned, we are going to talk about the MBA admission essays. So today I have invited an expert who has already mentored more than 100 students and has seen more than 300 to 500 essays. So he has designed a couple of approaches which are going to be very beneficial for you if you want to craft a perfect essay. So he has already been working with Samsung for almost 11 years now, and he is a senior professional in Samsung South Korea headquarters in the mobile phone division in strategy and innovation team. And previously he is an NIT graduate, and then he did his MBA from SJ Bocconi. So without wasting anytime, I would like to invite Dheeraj for today's video and today's session. So let's hear it from Dheeraj. Thank you so much.
Thanks Rohit for the introduction. Hey everyone, this is DJ, and today we are going to talk about visualization. Now, communication is key in every aspect of your life, and it is the ability to express yourself clearly and make your audience understand your perspective. In MBA essay writing, structured thinking is the first step, as we discussed last time. So structured thinking, once you have done that right, you have the background and you have the framework for constructing your essay. Now next you need to build those core blocks of your essay, and you need to make them well understood. When it comes to writing the essays, it can be arduous, it can be difficult. Everything is clearly laid out in your mind, but when it's very hard to bring that out on paper and bring that out in a consistent and coherent way that everyone sees it the same way. It's a very difficult job, and this is a classic case where visualization comes in handy. Visualization can help you build a lens to your story that allows everyone to see your story the same way you want them to see. Think about it in a way, for example, when you go to watch a 3D movie in a theater, and when you are there, they provide the glasses to see the movie. If those glasses are not there, you are not able to see what the creator wants you to see in the movie. And that's what visualization helps here. It helps you to create those 3D glasses, or the glasses or lens for your story, so that everyone has the story and the lens together, and they will see it the way you want them to see. And audience can be different, because in an MBA says you don't know, there are multiple audiences, you don't know the age, ethnicity, culture, background, there are multiple unknowns here. You clearly don't understand who is your right audience, and you have to write it in a way that everyone understands it, and that's the classic case where visualization comes handy. And let's see what that means. So let's see what visualization means. Visualization, what it means. It's just a simple term that means explaining or communicating in a way by using graphs or pictures, tables, charts, etc., and then using them to convey your message. Well, you may argue that in MBA essays, not all essays would require these kind of things, but nowadays schools are getting creative. There are essays which are in PowerPoint formats, or video essays, or also some schools are asking for portfolio documents or examples, or letting you choose your own format. So visualization can come handy in all these type of formats, and it can be really helpful to create the impactful essays for MBA applications. Now, how you should do it. So basically, you have your structure ready when you use the structured thinking approach in order to build a structure and framework for your essays. Now the next step is to create those core blocks and stories. So before you start doing that, you need to follow two simple steps. The first step, write down all the points that you're going to cover in that story, whether it's a full essay or it's a small part or section of the essay. Write down the points that you're going to cover in that. And then second is, you need to create a storyboard or pre-visualize your essay, part of the essay or the full essay, as a storyboard. So these two steps you need to take to follow the tool of visualization. The first step seems pretty straightforward, and you can list out all the points which you're going to cover. Now the second step, which is crucial step, think about it in a way that you need to create a kind of on a whiteboard. You need to create a flow of all those points and how it flows and combines into a right story. It's a very standard technique which is utilized everywhere in creative field, like movies or design thinking for innovation and ideation sessions, and it's commonly used this way. Many people may argue that you can't make one picture for your whole essay, or one picture, it's hard to explain. In that case, what you can do is you can make multiple pictures and sort of create a flow across them. Or you can, have, instead of creating a multiple pictures, try to have a separate pictures and link them later. So there are multiple ways you can be creative here. The idea is to pre-visualize your essay in a more visual format before you actually start writing it. Now, the best way to create that storyboard is, in the first point, you have listed down all the points that you're going to cover in that part of the essay or the full essay. Now, try to see which points stick together and, form some categories or chunks. It will come naturally once you try to see what points go in which category. So you'll make a few categories, and then once you have few categories, you can put them on whiteboard. So you would have seen a lot of crime dramas or movies where they're trying to solve a case, so they put all the suspects or the big things, and then they try to create the links. It's exactly the same technique. Why they do it? Because so that once they put it on the board, everyone sees it and everyone can understand the patterns, everyone can see it the same way. Everyone can see in the same way, basically. So you can follow the same technique. Try to categorize those points into few categories, and then try to link them together to create that flow, or the storyboard for your essay or part of the essay. Why this is getting more and more popular these days, and also you would have seen that in presentations or whenever addressing a big audience, a lot of people use images or videos or more visual things rather than talking about it verbally or plain text, because there is diversity in audience, and you need to address the audience in a way that clearly communicates your message. And that's the key here, where visualization comes in handy. Now, once you have your storyboard ready, you need to start writing it. Now, once you start writing it, you will automatically see that there is a clear flow, and you can write the essay that way. Now, in some cases, you may get a little bit stuck, because maybe some point is actually interlinked with many things, so it's hard to think about where to write that. So in that case, you can just try multiple options and see where it fits well. Now, once you have done that, you can also do a bit of a sanity check. If you're working with mentors or consultants or your friends or colleagues who are with you in your MBA journey, you can just show them that picture and ask them what they see. And if they see what you want them to see, then you are set. So what you can do is you can do it once, and then reiterate it a couple of times, revisit after 1 or 2 days, and see if you missed something. And once you feel confident that it is ready, and you also tested with some mentors or consultants or your friends, and you feel satisfied that okay, this seems good to go, and then you can start writing it and just complete your essay that way. This visualization technique can be used to construct a part of your essay, one full essay, or even one full application, or you can also do it for your whole profile. So it's just a matter of style. There are different options that you can choose. You can build one storyboard for your whole profile, and then try to just modify it based on your different applications, or you can make storyboard for each answer or each essay that you are attempting. This is basically based on your style and the nature of your application. So some people are applying to very different programs, so maybe in that case they need to have different storyboards. But if you are applying to similar programs, you can have a common storyboard and then refer to it and create some subsets of it for different questions. So there are 3 approaches basically. Create one master storyboard for your whole profile and then just use it flexibly for different applications. Second is use one storyboard for each application or school, and then just alter it bit based on the question or the essay that you're attempting. And the third one is for each essay and each question that you're attempting, make a new storyboard immediately at that time and then just use it for your essay. So any approach is fine. Just try with a few essays and see what works well with you and what resonates well, and you can choose it that way. Storytelling naturally follows this step of visualization, and it's altogether a very big concept to understand, so we'll probably take that up in our next videos. So structured thinking helps you to build the right structure for your essays, and then you use the visualization approach to create those blocks and the core parts of your essays. And naturally the next steps are storytelling and personalization, which help you to deliver that content in the way it is intended and in a very unique and personal format. So visualization helps you to build the lens that you can deliver along with your essay to the audience so that everyone sees it the same way. And then we'll look into storytelling later on and see how we can, create a very impactful story in that essay so that, it resonates well with the schools, and it helps you to also deliver your right message. So that is all about visualization, and we'll take up storytelling and personalization, which are other crucial aspects, in our next videos. So till then, stay tuned, and all the best for all your MBA applications. Thanks guys. Bye.